Mode.
Hello? Can you hear me or no? Hello? Okay, all right. Because I had to go get out and log in again because usually I take out the USB and then plug in back in, and that worked. But this time it didn't work. I don't know. But you know what? I think it's a driver problem. I need to update the driver for this equipment. This external mic. That's at least that's what I think. So I'll try to fix it today because I'm sick and tired of this problem again and again that happens. Anyway, so back to that's what I was saying, that just become master one of these pairs, maybe two or three at the most, and just watch those indexes. For example, if you like pound newsy, Sam is trading pound newsy and pound. You like pound Aussie, pound newsy, pound cat, right? So or maybe not pound cat, even like a pound newsy and pound Aussie. So Aussie newsy, yen, pound yen, maybe, right? And USD and Aussie dollar. So four or five index, and then three or four pairs. That's all. So you master those, and you just do fine. Okay. Anyway, so this is pound index. You can see that. Let me see if I have my old chart. Where's the pound index, man? I had it open. Oh, yeah. That's weekly, monthly. Where it go? Where's the weekly chart? Okay, now I'm confused. This is weekly. Okay, yeah, this is the one. All right, so not even this one. I had the chart before that we're gonna be dropping from that TL from the top, right? Right there, this one. Remember? So since then, it's going on track. The target was here, all the way in the bottom, but we change the target as we go along because these people, they come out and they say something and change the direction, right? So be aware. Maybe that is happening right now. If this Brexit news in 21 days, maybe, it's 21 November 21st, you said, right? And tomorrow somebody else comes and then confirm it, then the pound is going to get strong again. And what the pound is doing right now is it dropped exactly from where I said it's going to drop, and nicely touches 11.4 line, 58.57, and bounced. So this low we made is 58.60. The number is 11.4 line is 58.57. 3 pip apart on a weekly chart means nothing. So I had this that is going to drop all the way down here, as long as that we don't get any interference from these people, but we did today. Okay, and now you can see that this week is all bullish, probably a hammer right at that 11.4 line, even though there is no other level there like our weekly or monthly number, but we clearly went up above this like 59.10 and some other numbers. So it looks like that we might be going to the upside again. But the thing is that the big number coming in the way is 61.27. So let's see what happens. We are not there as yet. We are at 60.37. So we are constantly going to the upside. That's how Sam got his pippage. And I got some 40, 50, probably. I don't know how far it went because when I sit on the break even, I let it go, and then we'll come back and see if I'm still alive. So when I'm still alive, I get hit the 100 some pip. If not, I don't see the trade there. So it's no big deal, no hard feeling, right? As long as you don't lose. So when we get there, we will see pound Aussie. I tweeted earlier for Euro Aussie, that Euro news, remember, in the morning, and I got a little bit, the small one from there. Right here, that's it. So when it started wobbling here, I said, you know what, let me get out, and I closed that thing. Not much. This is the only thing I think, and this is, and then Euro USD. But this one, the entry was a couple of days ago, basically, not today. Okay, so I closed both of them because I didn't like it. So very slow. Anyway, so the only thing I think is like pound Aussie is going on right now. But so be aware of this, that pound may turn to the upside. Now, if you look at the 20-minute and let's say we take a look at the 33-minute chart, that how does it look like? Now, it starts to come down from here, right? So this looks at A, B, and then 1 and 2, then all the way this sound like wave 3. It looks like wave 3. Then, if that's what it is, then we have to go back up for 38% for wave 4. Maybe that's what we are doing right now. So 38% of this drop, if it is wave 3, then it's not too far. Now, the thing is that this big wave is big, pretty big, right? So now this could be A, and then we probably posting a B, some kind of B here, and then we might go up for maybe 38%, or since this wave 3 is a lot big size, right? Then we might go up a little bit more, like maybe 50% for wave 4. So this is what it is. I think that wave 4 is underway, which is not a good one, but if that's what it is, then we have to do something. We cannot just hold our hands and sit down, right? So this is 1, 2, 3. I made the chart last webinar that we're probably gonna go up right from here. So we just bounce a little bit and then poof, drop one more time. That's okay. That happens. And so now we went up, and then ABC fashion, we probably gonna hit first 38%, or might go as long as high as around 50% of this low here. Okay, draw the TL. And be aware of that. So currently pound, is going up, giving you some long trades, especially when you see that the Aussie dollar. I'm gonna go there now. Had a girdle made, right? So, and I was expecting a down move there, an Aussie dollar, and it did. Well, not really, but starting very slow. But I think it's gonna come down. That's why I took that pound Aussie. Ay, dummy. All right, so maybe this is where it is going, 38% and this TL. Okay, so once we get there, be aware of your trades and everything. Longs, close, and then just keep looking at it for a reversal. Maybe you never know. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow, somebody else comes and says no Brexit. You know what I'm saying? They can do whatever they want. I bet you some of these people have their own big accounts and they are trading because they see the advantage that they have over us. But anyway, that's it. They can do it. They have the authority, so they can do that. Right here, this is the target for now. That if you go up, this is the area, and doing so, pound probably gonna get strong. Well, it will definitely gonna get strong, and then pound pairs are going to the upside. Okay, so far this, and I'm gonna make this chart. Last time I said the same thing, that I'm gonna make the chart and send out, and I didn't. I'm sorry about that, because I got tied up with some other things, and then those charts, they were not looking very good. Most of them went poof, so there was no need to send out. But let's see how this week is gonna go. Now let's go take a look at the Aussie dollar, so we can take a look at the pound. And I'm gonna take a look at the Aussie newsy too. Pound newsy. Yeah, that's it's moving. I might want to jump in that too. Okay, the sound is good, right? Just keep letting me know. Yeah, okay, John, thanks. Oh, come on, man. Okay. Aussie index, this is the weekly chart that I made, that possibility is that we are bouncing. See this whole A, B, and then this is C correction at 78%. So if anything, that if we are going to the upside, then we're gonna be going to the upside, and Aussie will get strong, right? But here on a small scale, what we had is that the small, we finished it. This girdle, I made it when we were bouncing from this area, right? So after several days, or probably a week, we finally went there and hit and made we finished the girdle pattern. And usually you get a reaction from the girdle pattern. Looks like that we're not gonna get it, okay? Because it's been like more than a day, and it's just right there still, right above 44.13, and the news are not also in our favor. So it will be a fair girdle, and a fair girdle, then we will easily go up here 47.26.16, not a problem going there, okay? If you pull the fib from here to here and see all the way 127% where it comes, $127 is there and 1.61 is there, so somewhere here easily it can reach there, but it has to be a fair girdle, and doing so, Aussie gonna get weaker, pound is getting strong, then pound Aussie is going up. Similarly, I think the euro is bouncing as well. We're gonna get go there and see. But Aussie, make sure that this reaction here, if we're going to fail, then we're not gonna go below 44.13. Okay, we're gonna stay above. And if we start bouncing, let's say this is 33 minutes. What about 20 minutes? So this is how we're doing, right? I'm not gonna refresh the chart. So this is the small TL, this is the area, 44.13 is coming down here, and it looks very bullish, and it can pop to the upside. Girdle will be failed, and Aussie will get weaker. Pound is getting strong, then pound Aussie is flying. There it go, here. So Aussie index for now, like 44.13, be aware that it's bullish, and unless we drop below, then it's a different story. Then we will see the girdle is playing out, and any news supporting that as a bad news we need for Aussie to get the index to drop means Aussie gonna get weaker. You understand? Aussie gonna get weaker. For that, we have to get a bad news. So let's see what happens. But as long as that hold on just a minute. Okay, yeah. But if Aussie girdle is failed, and if Aussie gonna go up, right? Aussie gonna get strong, and then pound Aussie will not go up. Pound Aussie will go down basically. So I have to be careful here. I just saw it. I just realized that what am I doing? Okay, so my mind is if Aussie dollar the girdle plays out and the Aussie dollar index start dropping, then Aussie will get weaker, and then pound Aussie will go up. Okay, I just said the opposite. So that's the idea. So very important to take a look. Keep looking at Aussie dollar index if you want to trade pound Aussie or euro Aussie, or even for that matter Aussie yen, right? These are the three pairs. Aussie USD, I really don't like that. So besides pound Aussie, euro Aussie, the Aussie pair that I look into sometime, it's Aussie yen, depending if the yen is moving. So Aussie dollar is very shaky, not shaky, but it's like anything can happen. It can drop as a girdle reaction, but since it's very slow so far, the whole day passed by, it's not moving, then I have a doubt that it will come down, and maybe it's thinking to bounce and go up. If it goes up, Aussie gonna get strong, right? And weekly chart is supporting that. Weekly chart saying that we are going to go up. I just showed you, right? And if you don't have the chart, then ask me, then I'll send it out. So in that case, then it will be dropping. Now between euro and pound, it's very important to see that what kind of game they are playing in between them two only, right? So let's go take a look at the euro pound to see if we can get some insight which one is going up and which one is going down. that is will give us a little bit of like a more confidence in terms of the direction. Okay, this is what happened. 40-minute chart out. See, this is what happened, and I didn't give you guys the chart, but look, I saw it yesterday that it was the touch of 78%. I forget it, and a touch of a Tia. Okay, now what happened is that you can say that obviously technical aspect is that after hitting the TL at a fib level, and there was another 89.43 monthly level right there, right, and just below that we got a reversal candle, and it is start dropping so far, right? And the drop means that pound is on the right hand side and euro is on the left hand side. So euro is getting weaker and pound is getting strong, or both the same thing, same time, both things are happening. And we just saw that yes, pound is getting strong, and euro, because it got a little weaker, definitely I got a little trade there. So we're gonna take a look at the index as well. But right now it looks like that this is what's happening. Either pound is getting strong, and then euro, and when the pound is getting strong, euro usually get weaker, and we have to come down at least 23% line here, right, for this to play out. If this is X, A, B, or even it's like correction A, B, C, then if this is wave 1, then for wave 2 we need to come down here somewhere, 23% line, and then we can have wave 3 later on if we have to go to the upside, right? But for now it's coming down, so euro is gonna get weaker and pound is getting strong. Obviously we saw it. This is what so far this pair is telling us. So let's go take a look at the really euro is getting weaker, or is it bullish or bearish? That will help a little bit. We're establishing the direction in the indexes first, and then we go and look at the different pairs. So pound is getting strong. All of those pound pairs, yeah, right now they're going up. And pound USD has a very good chance, because I'll show you the USD going to the upside. It went up today as well, but the retracement is overdue. So anytime it can drop, that will be an advantage for pound USD to go up. Now see, this is the long-term chart of euro index, right? And when it was here, let me just go and take a look for your refreshment. The chart, now weekly chart was 21st, no, not 21st, 6th September. September 6th, I made this chart that, okay, first, my prediction was from all the way from the top, but just take it from here. So it was A, then I said A, B, C, then, I said A, B, C, three-wave fashion. We will go up to this 34.51 for wave B. And then from there, we will come down for wave C. Look what happened. We went exactly where I said that, we went up for wave B, 34.51. We poke into that, and then since then we start dropping slowly and for sure, right? Sure, slowly but surely. So far it's keep coming down. And right now we are just leaving the station here. See, this 30.84 kind of going, right? We are 30.75 right now. So 30.84 is gone. Now we have 30.49, and then 29.86 is the big level. So yeah, definitely we are coming down for this level, no doubt about that. 29.86. Okay, even though I closed my trade, but now I regret that. Why did I do that? I didn't see this one, that euro is dropping, even though Aussie do whatever it has to do, but the euro is dropped. Well, I'll find the entry again, no big deal, right? As long as you don't lose, if I take something and got out of the trade, then it's still good. Just next trade, next day, no problem. So it's coming down. Be aware that this is the number that we probably, right now the target is 29.86. We are going to get there, no problem at all. And if we're going to break that and go down all the way, time will tell what kind of news we get. But this is what we have, and then euro is getting weaker. So pound Aussie, well, forget about Aussie, because Aussie is, we have to see what's happening. But so far, yeah, we just saw that euro pound is dropping. And we saw individually that the pound is getting strong and euro is dropping, euro index. So it's getting weaker, and we have a little more room to go to the downside, definite one. And then if we break that, we're going to go down to 29.01, 28.17, and then if continue, then, you know, these levels will come into play, right? So far, euro is dropping. Pound is getting strong, euro getting weaker. What about USD? USD is also getting very interesting. It's keep getting strong. Anytime it starts to dip, Trump come out and say something, and then it will start going up. He knows how to play these games. Okay. GBP euro down. Okay, now you see USD. This is the chart that I was working on. This is the channel here. This is the number here. Big number coming in. 0420. Not big number, but it's there because these are the next numbers. This is, you know, like several numbers, the same place. We are at 0377 because the price is right now 0388. Okay, so we are just above that. We already, you know, this is 0360, which we left already. 0388. We may drop, okay, a little bit, you know, up and down or poking into the number doesn't mean much, but we are, you know, strongly going to the upside. So looking at this daily chart scenario here, you see this clearly. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is, we're finishing wave 5. These are the last final touches of wave 5. Okay, now you see this here, and we know exactly that what is the extension level, 127 and 1.618. So we are exactly at that 127 level. So this is a very good opportunity or chance or reversal point. PRZ, you can say whatever, you know, it's a lot of people have given different name, but mine is just, you know, extension 127. We're there, and very good chance that we can make a turn from here. Okay, this is wave 5. Usually come in three waves. I told you so many times, even though the stock market, whatever, the Elliott wave says that, you know, wave 5 also is an impulse wave, and it should be in 5 waves, but more and more I see in Forex is in 3 waves. Okay, so we gotta go what we see, not, you know, Mr. Elliott, you know, he was, you know, I have great respect for him, but I gotta invent some things too, right? So this wave 5 in Forex is not impulse. Most of the time it's impulse, but it's 3 waves. That's it. Okay. Here we go. Donald is just telling me that Trump agreed with Minchin, whatever, to make the dollar weaker a little bit, and the news came out from Zero Hedge, the website. So it could be a, you know, good news, good or not. But this is how it is. This is, the chart is screaming for a reversal from here, at least to come back to the TL. Or I would say that outer TL is the target, not the inner TL. Usually, when after wave 5, when the price return, it goes back to the territory or the level of last wave 4. In this case, last wave 4 is this. The end of this last wave 4 is this, right? And then wave A will have 5 waves coming down into this area somewhere here. Okay, not exactly to the pip at the last point, but into some in some of these highs and lows, whatever, this one, something is going to stop it, or maybe all the way to the TL. The TL will stop it. Okay, so time will tell. The first thing first, we need to have a reversal. We need to start dropping. If we start dropping, pound is getting weak, strong, right? We just saw it, the news and helped and everything, and then tomorrow again somebody comes and says, yeah, we are moving forward and the deal looks good and this and that. Here we go. The pound is going to get more strong, and for that, and if this news from Zero Hedge is good, and what the Trump is, that's what it's thinking, then he will come out and say something to make it weaker. Trust me, he knows this game. So for that matter, what we have is, see here you can't see anything, right? It's very hard, and especially on a monthly chart. By the way, my monthly chart is still, this is how it is. This is 61%, this is 78%, so we are in between, which is usually 70.7. Let me just mark this here. I told you, man, these levels, the important level is this 0.707. More and more I see this comes in play. There we go. We are exactly on that 70.7 area, 0392. Okay, so this wave is just a B, wave B. This could be just wave B, even though it is like an impulse wave. So what it is, it could be a wave A of a triangle, which we will be posting here. If this is 5 wave, as we can see here on a daily chart, right? 1, 2, 3, ABC 4, 5 at 127, then we might have, this could be wave A and then wave B, C, D, E. It's like a triangle, a nasty triangle we might be putting. It doesn't matter. Don't get scared. I'll handle it. And this is A. Then we need A, or whatever it is, but we need to come down from here, at least to this outer TL. Then we will bounce and then make a like maybe head and shoulder pattern, right? We will come down here, for example, right, and then go up here to this high, make a head and shoulder. This would be the head, left shoulder, right shoulder, and then that would be A, B, and then C to the downside. And this we can say, okay, this is wave A, and then this is wave B. Then we will go for C, D, E in case of the triangle. If it is wave 1, this will be wave 2, and we go all the way to the upside for wave 3, which I seriously doubt. But let's see what happens. Okay, so very good chance. I would say 95% chance that we're going to drop from here. All right, so I'm going to make the chart here and then send out. So now pound getting strong, USD getting weaker, pound Aussie should be going to the upside. Let's go take a look. Right now maybe it's dropping because the USDs keep getting strong, right, as of today. But what I'm talking about is just what will happen tomorrow if we start making a turn from here, the USD. Very important. Pound USD. That's one of the charts that I made, but just keep in mind for the heck of it. We'll look at this chart. Don't get confused looking at that chart. But this is what it is, right? So now you can see that it's a big drop, and then we need a correction. Yeah, definitely, right? Around 61%, 50%, something like that for this drop here. So we went up. Okay, fine. Wave A. Then we came down. What fashion? Let's go take a look at the daily chart, and you can see what it is. Now, we came down a little bit more, but other than that, it would be a very nice girdle pattern, a bullish girdle, right? A bullish reversal pattern at the bottom of the move. That's wave 1, and then A, B, C correction. This is like maybe 61%. If it would have stopped at 78%, it would be a perfect girdle pattern. It had stopped here before, but then it dropped again a little bit, and then the bullish candle is underway right now. Basically, it came and hit 88%. Okay, now if you take a look that this area, this drop here, this never touched 61%. So if we can count it 50%, and then usually it comes back to 88% to make a bad pattern, right? Edmundo, you got it. Good job. So it's still a very nice bullish pattern as long as we stay above this low here. Okay, and we're gonna watch it. We already saw that what the USD is doing and the pound is doing, and then we are like they're both coinciding with this here pound USD. They are very very supporting each other, right? So this is wave 1, ABC 2, followed by wave 3. Somewhere maybe I would say the first target we will make it 3501, easy, and then we might be able to go further up, because both currencies are going in the opposite direction. At least USD is gonna drop a long way, and pound is going up. And pound, we always have to check every single day for somebody to come out and say something and change direction. But for now, I think pound has dropped a lot, and it requires a retracement to the upside. So pound is getting strong, and then it's a very good scenario for pound USD. We can get a long setup here. You can see that it's a very nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this would be like wave 1, and then wave 2 already in place. This is let me refresh it, because 20-minute I do not trust at all. That can misguide us. 27.68. We need 37.68 here. Okay, so that's I refreshed the wrong chart. This is 733. What am I doing here? What's the other one? 2040. Okay, let me just do it. This one. $3,768. 1.3768. Okay, so 20-minute. All right, still the same, no problem. So this could be wave 1 or A, right? And if you consider this B, or it may wobble a little bit more into this area, whatever, my fib, whatever. All right, so see this exactly bouncing from 61%, and if we stay above this, and it may go up here 23%, and then again drop to 78% to make a girdle. Be careful, right? This is with top pound we're talking about, and USD is still not turning, not making a turn. I'm just making a speculation that it should make a turn, but it's still getting strong, right? So very good chance that it may go up here and then drop one more time, make a girdle 78%, and then go to the upside. But this move here is telling me that yes, it is getting ready to go up. Okay, at least if we can consider here, what is this, pound USD? Not this chart, man. All right, so yeah, 3501. Yeah, sorry, 3502 monthly low here. We can easily go there, or maybe higher, 3680 monthly low again, or 3266 right there. 3266. How? The line says 3680. This high is 3655. So what am I doing here? 3655. Okay, 3655. Oh, I took this one here and then I left it unchanged. Wow. Good job, Sam. Okay, 36.55. Sound there or no? Sound okay? Okay. No, sound okay? All right. This time it came back. Wow. All right. Okay, this is what happened. Let me just take a look at the weekly chart first. Okay, here we have the weekly chart, and it did exactly what I said it's gonna do. It was hitting the TL and dropping, and then the rising TL, it hit the TL and bounce. Very, very simple ping pong, right? And now with the help of pound strength, we have a more chance to go to the upside and go, the 61% is messed up. So if we go back up again, first target I would say that for now it would be 98.36. We may not be able to go all the way to the upside because anybody can come and say something and the pound can get weaker again. Once, this is a TL, the powerful TL, this area 0343, and then, you got 0418 here. See this? Basically, that was a very awesome trade here, man. This is a big high here. See, this is the high into all this from here to here. This is the highest point, and exactly from there, it dropped so many pip, right? 0418. If you go here, this is, I would say this one, 2040, okay. And 0455. What? Oh, whatever, man. I'm confused here. Let me see if I can. Change. Okay. All right. This is what it is. You see this beautiful bounce? 90. First I wanted to show it the drop from 0418. Look, like Sam, you see that? If you pay attention to these numbers, you can really catch some big trade, man. Really big trade. So this 0418, it was when it went up there hitting and then returning, and look, 0418 right there your entry is, and for how many pip. And if you missed that, you had this one. This is a 40-minute chart, beautiful 0343 again, giving you, you can always find these on a 20-minute as well, these entries. Not a single problem. You see this beautiful entry here again, an entry here again, an entry here. Let's just keep going. And now bouncing and then returning bullish because pound getting strong. But what about New Zealand dollar? How far it can get? Is it getting weaker or not, or what's happening? Let's go take a look real quick. If it is getting weaker, New Zealand index, then we can have some more big move in this pair, right? Weekly chart, you had a TL here. You had nice touch of this. See this area 3189. No, well, not that one. Change it. Okay, now okay, New Zealand dollar index. Actually, I made the chart last time, and I said that we're gonna be dropping here first a little bit for wave 4. for B. Sorry, this was A. This, I said we're gonna drop here for wave B and then go up for wave C, but that was it. It didn't go up. It didn't come down here. It didn't come down here. It just came here and then bounced from 3160 and then going to the upside and just a retracement and then probably bouncing from 3306 again and go towards this TL. Okay, so this is wave 1, 2. This is wave 3, and you can see A, B, C hit the TL. That would be wave 4. So for now, it is going to the upside, and then pound keep getting strong. And if this one bounce from here and go to the upside, then you need to be very careful, Sam, because this thing is gonna get strong again. But right now it got stopped here. Let me see what the fib, why it's getting stopped here. There's no level or anything. What happened to my fib here? Euro USD, then my fib. Sorry guys, my fib got messed up, so I gotta get it back. Fib tool here, and turn monthly. Here we go. I got it. Okay, all right. So I got it back, and then okay. So now see, this is a 40-minute. This is 40-minute chart, and let's go. Let me go on a 20-minute chart. This is how it is. I think I did refresh it, right? Maybe not. No, 132, 92, 142, 92. Okay, and we go 40-minute and 20-minute. That's how it is, right? So basically it's coming down here. That's why it went up from here. It's coming down here. But right now you can take a look at this 40-minute chart. It is like 20-minute long setup, and the target still be to the upside here if we're not turning from here at all, right? So be careful, right? Be careful. Just keep watching it. Pound and this both together before you make your entry. This is the tricky part here. Okay. Once we hit this TL here, right, and then very good chance of Newsy dropping again, and that way it will be it's gonna get weaker, and then you will have more good chance of going to the upside. But for now, it is coming down here, and the thing is that it can come down all the way, basically. Okay, in that scenario, that it's not gonna budge, and then pound Newsy will keep going to the upside again. Tonight and tomorrow. So just keep an eye on these two indexes, and then keep hitting to the upside if it's keep coming down, because usually what happens is that on a 40-minute chart prevail went up all the way hitting, right, and then just like here it came down, went up a little bit, it came down all the way here. So this indicator need to be coming all the way down. Until then, probably this price is gonna come down into this wave, and probably this rising TL, and doing so it will be keep getting weak. Okay, and let me see. and it can make pound USD go up even further. Okay, so this is the area. 0.618 is right here. 0.70, 707 is right here. So this is the area that I'm looking that may be coming down all the way. Anyway, so this is what the pound NUSI is doing, NUSI index, and pound, as we saw. What about yen index? With pound getting strong, if we can get yen weaker, pound yen can go up, right? And for yen to get weaker, yen index should be going to the upside. The last I know that it's supposed to go to the upside because it dropped in a straight line all the way down. 20-minute chart, you see this big drop here. So it start to go up, and then, but the problem is right now, if you look at it seriously, this is a very nice short setup, but it can go to the upside because it's it's like retracement should be around somewhere at maybe 50 or 61%. So it may come, it went up, but it may come down a little bit, maybe 55.28, and then go back up again. So we need to be checking that one. But right now the problem is we're having a short setup right now. Okay, so if this index drop, then yen is gonna get strong. So what happened to pound yen? It's not gonna go nowhere. Pound is getting strong and yen is getting strong. So let's go take a look what it's really doing, and do we have any clue at all if it is going to move or not? It wasn't doing any good. That's why for the last couple of days I didn't touch it. This is how it is. I mean, sometimes the two currencies involved in a pair, they go the opposite direction. That's the ideal situation. But when they are going in the same direction, or not moving at all, then the pair gets messed up, and then we have to leave that pair and then go someplace else. Pound yen, oh, come on. Okay, when it was at the TL just below 48.19, I said we're gonna drop. So it did, very nice and clean, right? But if you look at the 40-minute chart, this is how it is. It's an ABC correction to the upside, and since then it started dropping. But again, with pound strength, and then yen also messing up, yen is getting strong, right? So it didn't go much to the upside, even though pound got strong, and then pound NUSI and pound USD, they all just pound Aussie and pound NUSI going to the upside. But pound yen, because of the yen also getting strong, it didn't go to the upside yet, much here. It's like this 1, 2, 3, ABC 4, maybe one more time. I'm really confused as of this pair, what it is going to do. It's not coming down because of the pound, I know that, but it's not giving us very clear sign that it want to go to the upside. Okay, the only possibility that I see is that it might be going to the upside. The only way it will be doing is that this could be like wave 1, 2, then wave 3 comes in, right? But the wave 3 also have 5 wave in it, and that will go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is, could be a possibility if we stay above this. I would say that draw the TL I just did on a 40-minute chart, and it's in the middle of nowhere, to be honest with you. Okay, so we have to just see, if you want to trade this pair, just make sure that on the volume time it start going to the upside and give you a 20-minute setup. It will go, if it goes to the upside, if, then the TL will be the target. Okay, and that's the only thing that I can see possible here. And then after that, how he's gonna drop, I don't know. If really yen, gets stronger more than the pound, or somebody comes out and says something and pound start getting weaker again, then it can drop. Other than that, I don't see it dropping right now. But I don't see it going to the upside. So it's like in the middle of nowhere. It will move when the volume comes, and wherever it moves, we have to move. Technical, you have to be at the station or leaving the station, but unfortunately this pair is like in the middle of nowhere. You got the station on the right hand side, you got the station on the left hand side. So which way is gonna go? So wherever the news come and push. So far we have pound strength, so most likely it's gonna go up, but it can come down easily, because when I see is this ABC correction kind of thing. This could be a 1 2 and 1 2 3 4 5 to the upside. In that scenario, we might have to break the TL. That can only happen when yen very, very weak. Yen index bounce and then go to the upside. But since yen is making the short setup on a 20-minute, and if it start to act, and the yen index start to drop, then yen gets strong. This thing will not go up at all, even though pound is strong. But if yen is strong, yen gets strong, then it will not go up. Yen is I don't know why, but yen is very, very strong among all these currencies. If yen index moves a little bit, it has a big effect on the pairs, compared to the US or Aussie or Newsy. Yen has a very, very strong and big effect. So let's see what happens. But since we saw the euro is dropping and USD is gonna drop, I don't know, but let's go take a look at the euro USD for now. Just for the heck of it. There's a lot of people trade euro USD, even though if it moves or not. But I had a nice trade, right? No big deal. It took me 3 days for that many people. And that pound Aussie, euro Aussie, pound Newsy, they give you more than that in just 1 day. But sometimes you have a good setup, then take it and sit on a break even. It's no hard feeling, that happens. No big deal. We can do that. So euro USD, this is what's happening here. That from this area, I said we're gonna go up here. Either we will take a turn from here or here. So it went up to here, little shy of this, the first target, and then it started dropping. So if we are back to this area where we started from, right? That is this area. Now, if USD start to go, start to move and start to come down where it is now exactly, then this we can say that we are making a double bottom here, right? Simple double bottom kind of thing. And this one and this one's almost the same area, same 12.99, and USD turns, this will go up. Simple as that. But euro also getting very weak right now, and with the euro weakness and USD strength, this is what happened. We came down back to this area. Euros keep getting weaker. Even if USD start getting weaker, we have a problem. Both currency will get weaker, so we may be able to stay here ranging for a few days or so, maybe a week. All right. So if that's the case, then who wants to bother with this pair? No, I don't want to play with that pair. That will go into ranging. So forget about it, and we're gonna just watch this one and see what happens. That's all for now. But now euro yen, if euro is keep dropping and yen get weaker again, euro yen, what euro yen is gonna do? Nothing, right? Let's go take a look. I'm leaving the last pair, my favorite pair, for the last one, because that it has some kind of chance over there that might happen. Let's go take a look at that first. if euro is keep dropping, and let's say Aussie dollar is getting, I gotta go and take a look. Oh, come on. All right. Now, I don't have Aussie dollar here open. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Aussie dollar. So this is how it is. If you notice that over the weekend we just we opened the week with the gap to the upside. It went up, poof, right, and then now slowly coming down. So it went up, and then basically we finish up the Gertle pattern, and then now it's coming down. And also it usually the gap is filled after opening the market in maybe a couple of days. So maybe it is coming down. So now if this one is coming down, means your Aussie dollar is getting weaker, but it has a very good chance of getting bouncing from that failed Gertle. I just explained you that if it's making a long setup actually right now, and if it doesn't play out and if it bounces, then it can get strong. That's what we want. Just we have to be very careful and watch it constantly, that if we are gonna get a bounce, we're gonna get a bounce from here, okay, instead of coming all the way down. And for that we must go, see, we are below this area. This is the first pullback at point B, this is point C, and this is point D of that Gertle. So we must go above this. If that happens, only then we will have a very good chance of going even more further down in Euro Aussie. Okay, Euro Aussie is the weekly chart. Now we need to come down. We need to come down here to 58.27. But the problem is that if euro is keep coming, keep going down, getting weaker, then we need Aussie to get strong. We need Aussie to go up. But the Gertle is sitting there, and slowly Aussie is dropping. That's the problem right now. Okay, so I'm watching that. That's the reason I just closed my trade fast, because I says, you know what, I don't know, it's like 40, 45, 50 pips. I said, what the hell, close it, because it's not moving the way I want it or the way it usually moves, right? So it's a little shaky. But one of these conditions has to change. Either euro get strong, which I don't think so. Euro pound showing that euro probably gonna drop more. Then we need Aussie to bounce and go up. In that scenario, then Aussie will get strong, euro will get weaker, and then we can drop here to 58.27 or the TL easily, right? And then later on we can bounce whatever. But right now, that's the situation here. So we're gonna hold on to it and watch it. Let's say the 20-minute chart. How does it look like? This is how it looks like. That was my trade a little bit, but now it's bouncing, and then it's just like wobbling into this area. So again, even on this pair, we will watch tonight, see what happened in the volume time. That's the way that's where we're gonna see that what it wants to do. But again, I really like to see it more to the downside, at least to that 58.27 area, which is not too far. It should be on this chart here somewhere. Oh, come on. Yeah, right there. No, this is 59.20. That's another big area. Let me, okay, this one here. 59.20, and where's 58.27, man? $58.87. $58.27 is this here. Okay, and if you go, this is 127, and just below that probably 1.618 is there. Okay, when you pull the fib from here to here, 1.618 is 57.68. Where is that number? ay, 57.68. Oh, right there, this is the high. Okay, so yeah, that's the possibility. 58.27, we may drop here, then bounce a little bit, and then one more dip to 57.68, and the TL is like coming together kind of thing, right there. Okay, so yeah, maybe here into this, it's just a little bit, a couple of more candle, and then you will move to this side, right hand side a little bit, and 57.68, and the TL will come together. So something like that here. So still, I think that we're coming down. So I'm gonna be watching it. That if we are coming down, that means that that girdle in Aussie dollar is not gonna play out. We will go up there, and if we do, then it's a very good chance we can see that okay, yeah, that will go up. Aussie gonna get strong, and then Aussie yen can also be coming into play, because I'm expecting weakness in yen, and Aussie get strong, then Aussie yen can go to the upside, right? Let's go take a look. I'm trying to cover as much as possible, as many pairs as possible, because not really the move happened, but we don't have many setups. Everything is most of the things right now is like if then. We have to wait and see what it is going to happen. Okay, this is where we are bouncing from here, and above this area, above this line, but right above us we have a TL. Now we can move this TL to this area here. That would be the TL, and again, if Aussie bounced from there, girdle failed, then we can go to the upside. And if you are interested trading this pair, then wait and see that if you hold here, it's like a double bottom it did, and 79.20, so it's gonna go up. 20-minute chart, you can just see that if this low holding, and it is turning bullish right now, right? Let me just keep refresh this chart a little bit. 90, and we are 79.8. Okay, almost same thing. All right, so now, and it's 2040, right? Okay, so 20-minute chart, this is how it is, right? So it nicely went up, and then right now it is kind of a bullish setup. It all depends on Aussie dollar bouncing and then going to the upside, then it can go to the upside. So don't touch it. And then right now 5 o'clock, the market, not the market, but the session, the Asian session probably started already, right? So let's see what happened. Yeah, Saturday, Sam. Saturday, I think I heard that Saturday we're gonna have to go back for 1 hour. The time will change, and hopefully the Sunday webinar I will do it accordingly. Okay, whatever the change time is. But watch out this one. If we are going to bounce, the Aussie dollar need to go bounce from there, and the girdle will be failed. Then we will bounce from here. This is right now. It's a very nice 20-minute setup on Aussie yen. 40-minute chart, definitely it's a short setup here, but since we just looked at the indexes, and it can drop it based on the yen. If yen doesn't go up, and the yen index, which it was making a short setup on a 20-minute chart, we saw it, right? If that plays out, poof, we're gonna drop here. So this is again, everything. That's what I'm saying. Everything right now is all tricky. And we have to go at least take out like one session to see where the things are going, and or maybe a day to see that some more clear setups. Okay, so I think that I'm gonna leave it that way, at right there right now. Whatever we cover, that's what it is. And then I know that sometimes that happens, right? This is one of those days that we don't have very clear charts, very clear charts here, not very clear setups. If then, everywhere is if then. If Aussie dollar bounce, then that's gonna happen, right? If Brexit news continue coming in that way, then pound is gonna get strong. And US dollar, the only one that I really have a very strong feeling that its 127 level is gonna hold and we're gonna flip to the downside. If that happens, then USD will be getting weaker. So we will see which currency is strong. Like I said, pound right now is getting strong. And when the London session comes and still there is no bad news and Brexit is going on, then pound is getting strong and USD start moving. You can trade very confidently pound USD. And for that matter, if Aussie continue dropping, then pound Aussie. The way I am right now, I have the trade. I am on the break even. If it drop and take me out, then it's fine. But it may go up and then end up 150 200 pip pair trade. Sorry, maybe this 78% for a bit. Yeah for a butterfly, right? That's what I'm saying. So right now, if you look at it, to be honest with you, I'm not using this wick here because just for the sake of this touching 61%. Okay, but if you look at it, even if it doesn't touch 100%, yeah, we can say that, okay, it's a 61% touch or maybe 50, whatever you can say, right? Any one of them. But this is point B. But you can notice that point C is 23% line is kind of holding. Right? It's kind of holding here. Yeah, I know. Edmundo, don't worry. Yeah, USD index, I know. But here also I'm showing you that this is like XA and this is B and this is very well be a point C that we are looking at right now, 23% bounce. If you take this point here, then you have 100%, like to the pip touch to 61% and very nice 23% still intact there. Couple of wicks in the bottom, so good chance of bouncing from here and go to the upside. So now if you consider 23.6% line and see this low here is very important, right? So 79.39, look how much we went down to 78.55, right? It's a little bit below that, but bouncing back. 79.20 is right there, right? So these two numbers, they are holding right now. So good chance of draw these numbers here: 79, 20, and 39. 79, 20, and 39. These are the numbers. So we are above that. Okay, unless we come down, very good chance of bouncing from here and go to the upside. That means that Aussie will get strong. That means that Gertley will fail. Okay, and that means that my Euro Aussie can drop again. So that's one of the good setup there. Euro Aussie to the downside, Aussie yen to the upside. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there. It's 5:15 anyway, and let's go take a look. And then like I said, few chart like pound and especially the USD, I'll make and send out immediately after this. When it will be, I'm gonna put this thing, the webinar recording for conversion, and in the meantime I'll go and make that chart, and I'll send both together, the USD weekly chart and the recording of this webinar. Okay, so you guys can have it. So USD start getting weaker, we will have few opportunities. I didn't cover CAD, USD CAD and USD yen. They're gonna go down if USD. And remember, my USD CAD, my long-term chart is to the downside. So that could be a very good. So I'm gonna take a look after the finish the webinar, and if I see a good chart there, good setup, I will make that and send out. All right. So bye for now, and have a great trading rest of the week.